Hello and welcome back to UK Tool Talk. Bloody hell, it's cold. Too cold for me to be messing about up at the studio. I was supposed to insulate all this workshop. I've got behind the camera there's a roll of insulation. I was supposed to do that a bloody year ago. In summer I should have insulated the studio, so when me and the missus come and work up here, it's a lot more pleasant. In winter it's been -degrees all week in the UK, so I haven't been doing much. It's been too cold. But hang on, gotta have a brew. What's been going on? Well, Brian, the Makita algorithm monkey, has given me a banana. Woohoo! Oh, what a kind chap. Or is it kindness? Is it kindness? We'll go into that. A week ago, instead of my usual tool-related videos, last week I think I wasn't in the mood, I did my video art opus, Hilton Park. Amazing video. But Brian the algorithm monkey didn't like it at all. No, hardly any views. Didn't get caught up by the algorithm. Didn't go viral. So I kind of thought, okay, well that's fine. That's fine. Do you know what I mean? I thought people might be interested in it, but the majority of the viewers on my channel obviously are into sort of power tools. So, but I thought I'll go off on left field and then do one of my. I love video art, so I did that. So Brian, the YouTube algorithm monkey, which I'm calling him, didn't like that video. He got really confused. He didn't like it. He was like, what the fuck are you doing here? This is meant to be a tool channel. What do I do with this video? And then Brian thought, right, I'm going to punish you. I'm going to punish John. So for the last week or so, all my algorithm, sort of like the views and the subs and the likes, all just went down, 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 down. So that was a week ago. But yesterday, the views started going up a little bit, and the comments, they normally get about 1 or 2 comments a day, something like that, and the engagement and the community side of it is what keeps me going on YouTube. So when I didn't get any comments or anything like that, I just thought, fucking hell, this is shit. I can't be bothered with this. But what Brian thought was it was punishing me. It was punishing me for not doing my usual videos. Because the thing is, YouTube, as we know, is just a fucking business. So they're after people like me putting videos up that get loads of views, so they can fucking bang their loads of adverts on them, and that's how they can give all the money to their shareholders. Anyway, I've had this a few times. You might think I'm being paranoid. I probably am. But I go through stages where I'm putting unusual video in, and I put on videos, weird ones sometimes, because I fucking want to, and my algorithms goes down, and everything goes down. But then Brian thought, well, hang on a minute, I don't want to. John looks like he's kind of getting fed up with YouTube. What we'll do is we'll bump some of his older videos up so he gets comments, and then I'll get a little bit of a sort of like a bit of a boost, thinking, oh, people are fucking watching my channel. So hence the banana. So I'm going to have that in a minute. Thank you, Brian. Doesn't mean I'm always going to do what you want me to do, because Brian, you're not my boss. You are not my boss.
Yes, I fucking am!
What else has been going on in the last few weeks? The big tool news in the last few weeks, if you're a regular of my channel and you watch a lot of tool videos, one of the biggest tool review video sites or channels on YouTube is Tools and Stuff from New Zealand. The guy, Mr. Tools, is a really nice guy, very honest and down to earth and proper honesty with his reviews, not really tied to any particular brand. Yes, he does. He's Makita mad. He's a Makita mad man like me. But just before Christmas, he put up a video of a nailer, and then he kind of said, "Oh, this is going to be one of my last videos." So, is he going to carry on? Is he fed up with YouTube? Is he fed up with Brian the algorithm monkey? I don't know. But I wish him the best. Mr. Tools, if you don't want to carry on doing it, we've had a fucking great journey. He's been doing it for years. He's had some of the best videos, Makita related or tool videos, out there. So honestly, I really hope, mate, you carry on. But if you don't, if you're fed up of it, that's fine. That's fine. Just pack it in. So, about 3 days ago or something like that, I get recommendations on YouTube. So something popped up about there's an English guy. You'll know where this is going. There's an English guy, I think DIY something or other. He's one of them DIY channels. They're fucking massive. Them DIY channels are huge. There's about 3 or 4, 5 big ones in the UK. Fucking huge views, huge subscriber counts, and sometimes I might watch them a little bit, but I find them a bit condescending. You know what mansplaining is? They kind of do tool-splaining. They kind of talk down to people, I think. I know they've got to sort of explain things easily for people who not in the trades, but there's no need to be condescending. I just think they're too condescending. Anyway, one of these guys, DIY whatever the guy is called, has started a new sub-channel called, if you know this, you know this. It's called Tools and Stuff. I couldn't fucking believe it when I saw it. I really couldn't. I just what? Is this a fucking joke? Tools and Stuff is my mate from New Zealand, Mr. Tools. What the fuck are you doing? So I sent him a message, sort of in the comments section, saying, well, what? Not fucking really rude, saying, excuse me, can you explain why you've robbed someone else's YouTube channel name? Anyway, I've not got nothing back. And when I've looked through some of his comments and some of his other videos, he doesn't really comment a lot. So what do I think about this? I think it's fucking really, really rude. It's just incredibly rude. I would never, ever do anything like that. When I changed my channel name from John's Random Reviews to UK Tool Talk, I did all the checks to see if no one else had that name, UK Tool Talk. And Mr. Tools, he checked it as well, just to say, yeah, you're all clear. You're not going to step on anybody's toes. You can have that name. That's fine. I know there's lots of fucking channels and channels with tool in the name, and you could say I'm a fucking tool, but I generally I deal with fucking power tools. Absolutely love power tools, and especially Makita power tools. But what's going to come about this thing? I don't know. I asked him another question today. This guy, DIY guy, what are you doing? Why have you done this? And I imagine Mr. Tools is very pissed off. And rightly so. So what will come of it, I don't know. Whether there's a YouTube court or something, or I don't know what the fuck. But it's totally fucking wrong. You shouldn't rob someone else's fucking YouTube channel name. But anyway, I'm just fucking bamboozled by it this fucking week. No, I've not been feeling that well this week. So yeah, I'm a little bit irritated by things. So yeah, and I'm cold. I can't do any of my fixing of my tools because my hands are bloody freezing. I've got the fire on, but hang on, the missus is coming in. Just hang on. Hello, the missus.
Hello, the missus.
Hello, she's coming in. She's checking I've got the fire going. Oh, hang on. She's dipping under the camera. Oh, there we go. Okay, right. Where the fuck was I? Anyway, other things have annoyed me this week, so I'm going to have a fucking bit of a rant here. So there we go. Now, the roads have been quite icy this week. I mean quite icy. What I mean is they've had fucking like a little bit of snow and a little bit of ice. We don't live in Siberia. We live in England. So odd days you get like -degrees and a little bit of snow and a little bit of ice. But this is a rant about fucking drivers who can't drive in the conditions. It just annoys me. It just annoys me. Just because the road conditions are most of the time okay, it doesn't mean that you kind of go when as soon as you get a little bit of ice on the ground on the road, you go, oh I can't. It's icy. My car's gonna slip. It's icy. My car's gonna slip. What am I gonna do? I better stay in. Or if I go out in my car, I'll have to drive at 5 miles an hour. I'll have to drive at it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Right, what the fuck this is, right, it's basic fucking physics, right, basic. This is fucking basic as it comes. Right, there's a fucking car wheel, right, there's a car wheel. Pretend this bit of duct tape is a car wheel. So pretend this is ice. This is a bit of ice, you're driving along, and, oh, it's icy, oh, put the brakes on. If you lock the wheels, this is what happens, you slide. It's physics, it's got no traction. If you lock the wheels up, there's only a tiny little bit of rubber there against the fucking ice and you skid. Oh, I'm skidding, what do I do? You don't put the fucking brakes on. You use the gears. If you do use the brakes, you dab the brakes so it's like it kind of like jolts it. Or you find a little bit of new snow. It's not fucking hard. Oh, well, I don't know. I didn't know that about the wheels. And tell you what, fucking hell, we're in the age, right, where you've got your phone with you and you've got, first time in history, you've got access to so much information that's never unheard of. Like 30 years ago, you would have had to maybe go and read a fucking book or find out about it. I don't know. But now you can go and Google how to drive in icy conditions. Oh yeah, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. Well, okay, right. And the other thing is, and I know the older drivers, they were a bit nervous and they're on the roads and there's a little bit of ice or, oh, it's a bit, oh, and they're driving at 10 miles an hour, right? Just because you can't fucking drive and you're nervous, and that's fine. It's fine that you're nervous and you've got to go out, but pull the fuck over and let people who can drive. So if you're going at 5 miles an hour because you're a bit nervous, just pull over and let the people who can drive cars past. Anyway, what I've kind of come round to thinking is that people either don't want to learn, or they're just, I don't know what it is, but I think human beings can learn things. Now I've got a good example of this. You know the drinks containers, the square ones, the cardboardy ones with the little plastic tops on. Now, about 6 months ago, they started bringing when you unscrewed the plastic top, it didn't come off altogether. It was a little plastic bit off it that come to the side. Now, when I first saw one of them, I was like, fucking hell, I can't cope with this. You know what I mean? It's flapping all over the place. It's fucking shit, this, with the little plastic cap. Do you know what I mean? And then he was like, oh, what the fuck? What's the point of... Do you know what I mean? It's stupid. But as the months have gone on, I've kind of gone... You just go, open your orange container so I can mix it with my gin. And it's just easy. There's fucking hope for humanity that we can solve this little plastic lid thing, and now it's just a norm. It doesn't annoy me really. It's just you peel the top off, and then just flip it over and make sure it doesn't flip back, and then you've got your orange in your sort of your gin. So it's easy. So human beings can learn. So in theory, drivers can learn to drive in different conditions. There we go. Think on. What else have we got going on? Okay, what's coming up this year on UK Tool Talk? Well, as we know, it's right cold now, so I'm not doing a lot of videos. But we've got this coming up. This is John's flip side. I've got this collated screw gun working, and I've got some screws, as you can see. So I've tested it a little bit. It's a little bit quirky like me. It doesn't work every time, but I might need to do some fine tuning on that. So then I've got this big grinder, 36 volt grinder. I've got to sort that out. Now, in regarding the XGT battery that I bricked, what I mean by bricked, I kind of fucked about with the put it onto an old Makita drill, and look, it's knackered it. This is only the 2.5 amp one, and I think you can get these for about 140 quid now, these ones. But in Europe now, I don't know which country, you can get the XGT tabless batteries, the new ones that Mr. Tools and stuff and a few people have reviewed. It's a 4 amp battery, but it's tabless and it's meant to have a lot more juice, like double the juice or something. But I looked online, and there's somewhere in Europe they've got them in, and you can buy them, you can get them from to the UK. I think when I looked, they were 180, quite a lot of money, 180 quid or something like that for this new Makita XGT tabless cells. But if you're in the UK, and you just might have to do a little bit of a deep search online, but you can get them. I haven't seen any UK suppliers with them yet, but you can get them from Europe. You can import them from Europe. So I'm going to buy one this year, because I've wrecked this one. So I'm going to try and get my pocket money out and buy one of these tabless cells, and then we're going to do some testing and see if my kind of fucking testing, so we can check that out. So with my channel kind of wanting to review tools and stuff, I was looking for stuff I want to review. Now I've sent an email to Ingard Ran, is it? Ingersoll Ran? That company that really deals with high-end impact drivers. So I sent them an email. I sent an email to Flex UK to find out if they're the same as the American ones. American Flex is black and grey, and English Flex is red and black. And on Instagram, they're trying to have this big push and trying to have a bit of a push. They seem to be dominant in the UK in regarding them big sanders, them big wall sanders. But when I look, they have got like combi drills and impact drivers. They're really expensive. And I thought, right, okay, I'd love to review them. This is the fucking trouble with my little channel. I can't afford to buy all this stuff. So I send a really nice email saying, is there any demo models that I can borrow? And I'll send them back, just so, I can show my viewers and give you a little bit of a plug. But they're probably looking at my channel and think it's tiny. The guy rants on a bit. He's likely to kind of not toe the party line. What I mean is, if it's got some faults with it, I'll say. Now, in regards in tool reviewing, I'm so stoked that I'm sort of I'm kind of like, I can do it. I don't have to sort of like review stuff and toe the party line and say every brand's brilliant and all this, you know what I mean? If you watch the tool show with Sarah and Rob in America, when they review sort of like a new tool, they just read off the manufacturer's sort of thing, bump about it. That's what they do. They just read the bump from the manufacturers about the product. In between trying to do adverts for soap and beds. I love them both, but I mean, I wouldn't want to be in that space. But never mind. So anyway, I do send emails off to tool companies, and most of the time, pretty much 99% of the time, I get ghosted. What I mean is they don't reply. They don't reply. So I'd love to review more power tools, but I cannot afford to actually buy them. So I kind of like obviously I buy the odd stuff, especially the Makita stuff, but maybe, I don't know, I'll keep on trying. So in the new year, a joiner friend of mine is buying the new XGT Makita belt sander. So he said to me, as soon as I buy it, he's going to give it to me. I'm going to do the unboxing and I'm going to do a review of that. But that's the kind of tool I would generally not buy, because I've no need for. I'm not a wood fucker, so I've got no need for a belt sander. But I'd like to have a go at it. For what I've heard, especially off Mr. Tools, it's awesome, an awesome bit of kit. So in regarding other Makita tools this year, well, regarding this 36 volt Makita grinder, there's a few more tools that have got. I like this. They've got an SCS with 2 LXT batteries. They've got a circular saw, and they've got a drill breaker. So I might do a bigger sort of review of this platform of tools, and whether it's kind of cheaper to buy this than the XGT tools. And are they as good as the XGT tools? So I'm going to go into that in a bit. I've got to finish this thing, this conversion from a Milwaukee transfer pump to a Makita. Now, I've done a short yesterday about this and asking for help about the circuit board, and a couple of guys have got back to me. But please, more information about what to do with this. Just watch this short, watch the latest short, and just give me some more I need some help about the circuits in this. Do you know what I mean? Because currently I can't get it working. So we've got in New Year, we've got siphons. This is an old one. We've got siphons. We've got drill stands. Drill stands from Black & Decker. Hang on. We've got a skill extension lead with a radio and a light. So it's fucking going to be an exciting year for everybody. For you, for me, for YouTube. Let's hope it's going to be an alright year for Brian, the algorithm monkey.
Wait. Before you do that...
Oh, hang on. The missus is coming in.
Before you do that,
Yeah.
have you ever drawn on a banana with a biro?
No, why?
Just try drawing on the skin with a biro. It's
Right.
the most satisfying thing.
Okay, right, we're going to try this. Okay, welcome to UK Tool Talk, drawing with a biro on Brian from YouTube's... hang on. Brian, the YouTube algorithm monkey, has sent me this banana. So my missus has just said, try drawing on the skin with a biro. So...
Isn't it satisfying?
No.
It is.
No, it's not.
It goes so smooth.
No. So I don't get that. Anyway, sorry, I don't get that, missus. She's shaking her head. Anyway, I'm gonna go and by the fire and try and get warm a little bit. You lot, take care. Keep on watching, especially my videos, because they're different. They're different. I'm not, like I said, I'll tell you how it is. It's quirky and odd. You might get some more video art videos. You might not. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, take care, and I'll see you next time on UK Tool Talk.